Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. My name is jfavignano, and this is the UH-1 Huey Iroquois. And this helicopter was pretty much iconic in the Vietnam War, and we're going to fly it today. I love doing helicopter flying in GTA 5. The only problem is that you can't change seats. If you change seats, you know, obviously the engine will turn off, and you would normally fly as a captain in a helicopter on the right side, but we'll have to fly on the left side. You'll have to forgive that. Not a big deal. We'll look at the model. Very nice conversion by Skyline GTR Freak. Link for this will be in the description below. And look at that. You can see the little mesh there with all of the engine. Very, very cool stuff. I love the, you know, the classic Vietnam green colored army green here. But we'll do some low altitude flying and just pretty much have a fun time. You know, it's a fantastic day, and thank you guys so much for all your continued support with the mod showcases. And a lot of you guys want to see me do some other stuff other than flying, so maybe we'll give that a shot. Maybe we'll try different vehicles and stuff and see how that all works out. But let's hop up in this baby and check it out. Okay, welcome aboard the inside of the Huey. You can see it's got door gunners and stuff, and every time I try to switch back to those, it actually crashes the game. So I don't know what's going on with that. Keep that in mind, though, if you're using that and you want to jump on those guns, that will cause an issue. But other than that, you know, pretty basic interior in the back. But in the front, everything looks pretty good except for the middle console, which is okay. Just a very, very low quality image for that. But we have semi-working gauges, I believe. Let's go ahead and fire this baby up. We're going to open up our trainer vehicle options, and I'll go to the second page and turn the engine on. It's the best way to do it. You can see those little gauges came to life there with the altitude, as well as our heading indicator. But that doesn't seem to be working too well. It kind of moves in a very, very strange way. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and get this baby dusted off the ground here. Just add a little power. Get it light on the skids, just like this. Remember, this comes with a custom handling line, so you'll have to install that, as well as a vehicle's META for it as well. This is the replacement of the Valkyrie, so it goes into your DLC packs under your update in the heist RPFs. So read the README as always. But, you know, using that, what I really like about having custom handling lines for helicopters is that the anti-torque pedals down there, the rudder pedals, they have a very nice feel to them. They're not so, you know, really, really hard to turn. You know, it's not like such a jarring movement as it is normally. So, you know, hovering this thing is actually pretty simple, not too bad at all. So let's take it for a flight. Let's go. Just have to get used to flying on the left side of a helicopter. Actually, I've been flying in DCS World a lot, and let me know if you guys want to see some of that stuff in DCS World. With the Oculus Rift. Oh my God, is it amazing or what? And I bought the Huey for it. And I'm used to flying on the right side of this helicopter, so just gonna take a little bit to get used to. Beautiful day out here in Blaine County. We'll fly the two canyons. We'll fly this canyon, we'll come back around, we'll fly Zancudo. We'll just fly around the map all over the place and have fun. I love doing low altitude flying. It is amazing. And this helicopter is, you know, probably one of my favorite helicopters, mainly because it's the very first helicopter and the only helicopter really that I've ever got to fly in. So my first ride on a helicopter was in a UH-1 Huey Iroquois like this. Very, very cool stuff. Got to go do that with my dad at an air show one time. You know, one of those things where you pay, I think we paid like 75 bucks or something for the ride. And it goes into, you know, restoring the helicopters and stuff like that. So it goes to a good cause, keeping these machines flying even today. So I had no problem helping out with that. This is so nice. Such a beautiful day. Here's a good old Zancudo. Pop in and say hello. Around this way, actually. Right around the, oh, F-16 landing right there. That was awesome. He's landing right now. Yep. Just touched down. And another one just departed. Wow, that was awesome. That was a little scary. You know, it's strange. I've been having I've turned my VSync off because I get, you know, I've been getting these frame spikes in certain at certain times, certain places of the map, and then whenever I turn it on, I'm sorry, when I turn it off, you know, I'm getting the screen tearing and stuff, but when I turn it back on, then I'm getting really bad. So excuse that. It's just been, I don't know what it is. Ever since the new versions of GTA 5, I've been having issues with the VSync. I don't know why. So we're just flying here. Looks very, very, very cool. Let's go ahead and turn around. I figured we would just come down here and say hello at Chumash, fly over the pier and whatnot, and we'll turn around. Very nice flight model. Really, really, really enjoying this one. Big time. The speed, the indicated airspeed there, as well as the other gauges, they're not very legit. So I'm not sure. You know, I'm sure he had good intentions with that and all that, but I don't think that they're very accurate or very usable, to be honest. Which is nice. It's kind of a nice VFR aircraft to just fly around. And that's exactly what we're doing here today. Just enjoying low-level flying in a Huey. Should easily be able to get underneath this bridge. Let's see. Oh yeah, not even a problem. Not even a problem. I love doing low-level flying. It is so much fun to do, especially, honestly, in an Oculus Rift like I've been doing. It's... it is a lot of fun. I'm sure the people on 68 are like, whoa, look at that Huey over there. Amazing. Pretty much back to Sandy Shores. That was pretty simple. Let's try doing a landing at the helipad. And then we'll go do some more flying on the other coast. Let's see here. Landing it is pretty simple. You don't have to use a lot of anti-torque or a lot of rudder in the helicopter, as you would think. You just can really just kind of turn it with the cyclic here, and then just kind of let go of the throttle or the collective in a helicopter, and we can line up right on this helipad right over here. So the key to landing a helicopter is always to get it into a hover first and then bring it down onto its skids. A lot of people like to come in really hot and think that that's the way to do it, but you don't really do that. So right now we're just slowing it down, getting into a hover, and we know we're in a hover just based off of like how, you know, how close we are to how, you know, we're moving towards the trees and whatnot. So right now we're in a nice hover. Just let it bring down nice and smooth. And that's why helicopters have these windows at the bottom, so you can actually see how far from the ground you are when you're on your final to the ground. Oop. And we're down. Very nice. And I'd say that was actually a pretty good landing. Just a little far back on the edge, but not too bad at all. All right, let's give it a little bit of power, get it light on the skids. There we go, and spin it around. And let's go this way. We'll fly over the Sonora National Park, Grand Sonora National Park, and then we'll fly over towards Grapeseed in that area. And then let's fly the coast, the East Coast a little bit. I do like flying the East Coast in this game. It's pretty awesome stuff. Happy Tuesday to all you guys. I hope your week is off to a good start. And it's been a little shaky here, mainly because Nicole's been pretty sick. She got sick just kind of out of the blue. And she's been like, has a high fever and all that stuff. So I've been trying to take care of her and keep an eye on her, as well as do what I normally do. Hey, Polecat's online. Maybe I watched his, what was it? The Life of an Animal. Hilarious. Hilarious stuff. Here's good old catfish view. Cape Catfish. Now let's do some low-level flying. I saw on YouTube a long time ago. I haven't checked in a while, but I know if you live down in the Australia area, they do rides in Hueys like this. Okay, that submarine just pop down in the water like that, like no problem. You can go take a ride on one of these and they fly on the coast right off the water like that, and pretty cool stuff. If I ever go to Australia, I'd love to do that. Amongst other things. I know you can go down to Tasmania and check out the great white sharks. They put you on a tank on the side of, or like, you know, one of those shark cages there on the side of the boat, and then you can just sit down there and look at the. I don't know. I say that'd be awesome, but I might be too chicken for something like that. I mean, a great white shark is pretty intimidating creature. Let's not kid ourselves. I think anybody would be a little scared when you first see one of those in person. That is for sure. Very, very cool stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, this helicopter is so much fun. I've always liked the Valkyrie. I thought the Valkyrie was one of the best helicopters that came out for GTA 5, just based off of how it flew. The second place I would give it to would be the Maverick. The default Maverick, not the police Maverick or anything like that. Just the default, the older style one. That one is one of the best flying ones as well. But this flight model, this handling line that came with this one, this is the best that I've flown in GTA 5 as far as helicopters go. It really, really, really makes it a lot of fun. You can just scream off of these cliffs. Pretty much down here by the docks of Los Santos. Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. We'll fly around this way. Watch out for these cranes over here. There we go. Another trick, if you guys are trying to learn how to fly in GTA 5 a little more legitly and be easy, or, you know, have a little bit more realistic handling, it's always about pretty much kind of transfers how you would normally fly. A lot of people think you really have to put all these inputs to fly, and you really don't. It's just nice, smooth, easy movements, especially I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, and you just barely give it, you know, any turn. And it responds very, very, very nice. Same thing goes for if you fly in Flight Simulator and stuff. Oh, look at that. Got two AWACSs down here hanging out. And thank you guys for clarifying all that stuff. I didn't know those were Tinker Air Force Base. It's interesting now. Sometimes an Air Force Base will, you know, be the state on the tail, and some will be like the actual base. So that's very interesting stuff. Let's do a landing here at this heliport. So let's bring that nose up, start bleeding off all of our airspeed. There we go, just like this. And we can get lined up for our landing at one of these pads. We're gonna go for the yellow pad, just in front of the red one. I think that'll be nice. Bring it down nice and smooth here. We can look down. Oh, Polecat has gone offline. Bye-bye, Polecat. A little more power here, and start bringing that nose up and just bleeding the airspeed off all the way to it. Bringing it down. This time we're gonna try to nail this landing just a little bit past the H. I know where I want it to land at, so a little further forward, about right here. Oop, a little more power. Oop, hello. Nice and smooth. Whoa, nice and smooth here, man. It's starting to get that rocking motion. If that happens, just kind of let go of it and just kind of get your altitude again, and then go at it again. Because as helicopters get closer to the ground, they get a little more shaky as far as landing. Here we go, just like this. Bring it in nice and smooth. And we're down. Check that out. Very cool. Oh, we nailed it. We nailed that landing. Not the approach. I mean, the approach wasn't bad. That first setup was pretty bad, though. We were kind of swimming all over the place, but the landing was good. Let's go for a rooftop landing. They're a little harder to do, mainly because it's easy to, you know, judge the ground level. But when you're landing up on a building, you don't have that pretty much. So it can be a little more difficult. So we'll land on top of the Maze Bank Arena. how beautiful it is down here in downtown Los Santos. And see, this is why I turn off VSync, because if I fly down here, I've got to have it off. Otherwise, I get frame rates dropping below 60. All right, cool. Let's look where we're going up here to the Maze Bank. Bring it nose up. There we go. Looking good. There's that helipad. All right, so this is a little more difficult if you do it realistically. I mean, if you, it's not difficult if you do, like, you know, third person playing GTA or whatever. But if you're trying to do these things realistically, it's a little. This is a little more difficult of a landing to do. Oh, hello. See, that wind is pushing us around. Let's back it up a little bit. I want to get real nice and smooth, like this. Oop, hello. And this, oh, Bullcat's back online. Maybe his game crashed. That's always, oh man, that wind. When you're higher up in the air, you're gonna get more wind. There we go, and we're down. Not bad. That wasn't too bad. That was a pretty good landing. Very cool stuff. Let's fly back to Sandy Shores. Add a little bit of power here. And, you know, a huge misconception of helicopters, and this is basically because of, you know, the movies, is that everybody thinks they fly like this. Nose down, full power, you know, that very nose down attitude. When in reality, helicopters fly like airplanes. You just kind of give them some power and then you let them pop up and they fly straight and level, essentially. They don't have to have a nose down attitude to get anywhere. There's Mirror Park down there. Mirror Park is one of my favorite places. The only problem is that, you remember last time when we did a patrol down there, the AI just kind of goes in circles. So pursuits in Mirror Park, meh, not so great, but I kind of like the non-pursuit side of policing anyway. I mean, pursuits are fun, don't get me wrong. I just like the proactive stuff, you know. I've explained this. Look at the traffic down there on the roads today. Good thing we're in a helicopter. It's a lot faster. A lot faster. Very cool stuff. I'm pretty sure this thing has some, does not have weapons based off of the pilot, but if you change over into the co-pilot, you can fire the guns from that, as well as the side guns. But again, like I said, when I tried doing that before I started recording, it crashed my game, so I'm not going to do that again. But if you want to check out the weapon systems on this helicopter, feel free. Feel free? Yes, that is correct. Feel free. All right, cool. Back at Sandy Shores. Bring that nose up. We're going to do a crazy style approach. All that left anti-torque, just like this. And try to do a very fast arrival here. As quick as we can. Bumping that anti-torque pedal here and there. This is kind of like a Vietnam style landing. They always just came in really fast and hot and then just brought it down right at the very last second. And bam, we are down. Look at that. Nailed it. 10 out of 10, right? All right, cool. So let's go ahead and shut it off. Engine switched off. And we can get out. Or is it going to start up again now? Nope. It tried to do something, but it's fine. And there you have it, guys. That's the UH-1 Huey. Very, very cool helicopter. Highly recommend, you know, giving this one a try to replace your Valkyrie. I know there's a Venom out there too, and they're kind of based off the same helicopter. They just have huge advancements, you know, in technology over the years. And that's kind of what the Valkyrie is based off of anyway. Like a Bell 212 kind of style. And this is the UH-1. So give it a shot if you want that, you know, nice Vietnam feel. This is definitely the helicopter for you. Like I said, working guns on it, but it crashes my game when I try to change seats in a trainer. So it could be a trainer issue or something else. Not very sure, but nonetheless, very fantastic model. Had a lot of fun flying it. Be sure to check out GTR Skyline Freaks channel in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.